Alright, what's up YouTube? Today, I know, this video is going to be coming out really late. I planned on doing videos daily, but I'm going to start skipping uploads on Saturdays. That'll be a day where I focus on recording. I can record ahead a couple episodes in case of something comes up, and I don't have the time to make a video. I feel like this will be a lot better. But today, this is one that I have been looking forward to for quite some time. It is the Dodge Challenger. I've got some amazing ideas for this already. Let's go ahead and take it over to the car lifter. And we'll start by disassembling the gearbox. Well, actually, let's start by taking out the... You know what? Screw it. Let's just go ahead and take off the engine one by one. In case you guys are wondering why I'm looking so forward to this, is because only a couple friends of mine have known how long it's taken for me to look for a Challenger. It's obviously like the front cover of the whole game, and I've been wanting to get one for quite a while and restore it. So, let's go ahead. And I will start you guys off by saying I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys very much. Also, who has inspired me to upload videos is Mamba Gator Gaming. I will put his link down in the description. Please make sure you go check him out. Give him a sub. Check out his streams. He streams live. He streams a lot of X-Plane. He just recently uploaded a Car Mechanic Sim 2018 video. So, he appreciates the game a lot too. So if you guys are here for Car Mechanic Sim 2018, make sure you give him a follow or sub, because it seems like he enjoys that game just as much as I do. Ooh, sorry guys. Allergies have been really kicking my ass today as well, so it's been quite a rough ride. And I mean, hell, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's the worst I've had yet this year. I went into a sneezing fit and could not stop. It was terrible. Alright, so for the rest of the car, we're gonna have to get underneath the engine. Underneath the car, actually. For the rest of the engine, we need to get underneath the car. I am so sorry, guys. It is midnight, and I'm normally used to going to bed by now. In case if you're wondering why, it is because you guys should know, and so should people who view my streams, that I am a morning person. Nobody is awake to bother me. Nobody bothers me. I mean, that's my focus time. That is my, okay, sit down, focus time. And for school, I'd get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning. That's when I do my homework, have coffee. Oh man, I'm so happy I'm out of school now. They made some pretty dumb rules this time, and I think a lot of people have really started to hate school even more than what it is at our school. They made it to where you cannot eat in your car anymore, even though you pay for parking and your car. I think it's stupid. But actually, I want to hear your guys' opinions. Is that a stupid rule? Let me know in the comments. There is a good reason behind it. I will have to give them credit. It is because of littering. Littering is a huge issue with our school. I mean, it's bad. But, I'm just happy I'm no longer in school, honestly. Let's see here. We got the sway bar. I'm also taking notes on some parts I'll need for the car, which I don't even know why I'm doing that, because by the time I disassemble this whole thing, I'm not gonna remember jack shit about this car. Let alone, I don't know why I'm so energized. Like I said, guys, I'm normally asleep by now. I don't think about anything. I don't talk to anybody. Well, I would at least hope not. All I do around this time is sleep. Alright, cross member's gone, steering rack's gone, so is the sway bar. Let's get rid of the exhaust system. Drive shaft can go. Shaft. Alright, gearbox is gone. There are a lot of parts missing from the engine, which honestly kind of scares me. Because I don't know what this engine's gonna require. And in case if you guys are wondering, I had filmed a DC Typhoon video. I was so hyped about it. And then when I started constructing the engine, they didn't even have an engine block. A proper engine block. Now, if you guys had noticed, I believe that's one of the cars I did the engine swap on in the tutorial. So, yeah. So, in case if you guys were wondering, what the fuck was that? My, hell, I might not even edit that out. Windows had bothered me because I scheduled an update. And I was like, okay, you know what? I don't ever want this happening again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and schedule it for the latest possible time I did. So I did midnight on the 26th. I hope, anyway. Let's go ahead and let's get this down. And if you guys want to see how I edit my videos and all that junk. Whew, I cannot talk tonight. You can view my live stream, which is clearly gonna be out. You can view my VOD, I guess, on my Mixer page. I have also thought about streaming a video, but come to find out the quality is not good at all, which really sucks. Internet's pretty cancerous, actually. This is all the internet we could get out here. It's pretty bad. You know, even though we live in the middle of town, we are in a part of the town where you can't get internet service, which really, really sucks. We wanted to do Xfinity, we wanted to do a ton of we wanted to do fiber optics. Actually, I told my mom and stepdad no to Xfinity because my dad had it at his place and you were limited on how much you could use. One time on, well, back when it was called Beam, I was in the middle of a 24-hour stream and it cut the internet saying that we had used the amount of data limit and everything, which is very unfortunate. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on with the leaf spring. Every other part of this car will either be a leaf spring or a bushing. And of course we've got the body. And I will pick you guys up when we're done disassembling the body. Alright. Oh man. Excuse me. So we're done disassembling the body. Let's go ahead and weld. And the body is no longer rusted out, which is a good thing. Let's see here. Let's disassemble that. Okay, now we are left with nothing. No engine. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the list. We're gonna go ahead and do the suspension and engine, absolutely everything that can be added. Servo. Whoops, we, for some odd reason, didn't get the servo. Let's get the fuel filter going. Watch, you could only add Oh man, I don't know why I'm all of a sudden so tired now. My bad, guys. I am so sorry about that. I am normally, if I'm awake around this time, I am not normally tired. If I am awake, like I said, I like to go to bed early, which a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, you're totally like a puss," and I'm like, "No, actually, I'm not. I'm just raised that way." So, yeah. Enough with the apocalyptically stupid comments on that. Alright. Did I get the rear muffler? Whoa. I did. Alright, so that's every single part that can be mounted right now. Except for the body, which let's go ahead and let's get the body parts on this Challenger. We'll go ahead and smack them on there so that way it does not look stupid. Holy crap. There are a lot of parts. Which is, well, God, I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm not even honestly that tired, if you must know. Alright, let's go ahead and assemble these body parts real quick. And we will try our best to get all the rubber bushings on now, the first try. Because I hate the bushings, truthfully. And, also, another thing is there will be a time coming up where I will not upload for like a week. I will be away. I'm going to step away from it for about a week, take a break. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it fully yet or not, but I'll see. And we forgot the windows. Did the rear body window get put in? Yes, it did. Alright, so we got the body in place now. Let's, I'll pick you guys back up when we get the, parts on our list bought, and we will start constructing them. Alright, so I went ahead and I bought a lot more, stuff, of course. I bought everything I know that I'm gonna need. That's a minus, you know, what's on the list and all that. You get it, I hope, anyway. So we've got all the suspension, what's available to us. Plus we got the springs, we got the shock absorbers, we got everything. One thing I'm gonna have to do though, I forgot the knuckle covers. Which we need, of course. Oh, I know I bought one. I know I bought one. And honestly, this front exhaust section kind of scared me. I didn't think I thought that was a missing part, truthfully. That really scared me. Also guys, something you'll notice at the end of the video is a new outro. Yes, I had actually taken the time to go ahead and make an outro. I feel like it'll be a lot more professional on my end, and it'll look better on your guys' end too. So yeah, definitely have changed a lot, like, as far as what am I gonna record. I know, oh no, you know what, I did not buy those. Guilty as charged. Let's go ahead, delete everything off the list. Let's add that. Let's add that. And this. And of course, we will need, you guessed it, bushings as well. We're gonna need the suspension arms, the exhaust, our front knuckles cover, whatever it's called. Um, alright. I will pick you guys up when these parts are bought. Um, I, I guess I'll see ya. Alright, we went ahead and bought the rest of those parts. It should be smooth sailing from here until the front wheel hub, of course, comes up. And then after that, oh, and we need bushings. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy the bushings and the front wheel hubs. Front. Where's the wheel hubs? I want to make this, like, quick. Oh, I already searched front. We need bushings. And I'm gonna do 15 each, like I normally do, because I feel like it's gonna take up to around 15. Alright. Now we can start getting into the fun stuff. Which is not fun at all, if that makes any sense for whatsoever. I also bought brakes, bearings. I bought everything. Almost. Who knows, this might actually be it, except for the tires. Which I'm gonna have to figure out, like, a good tire size. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. And we got bushings here. By the way, guys, I had spent some time playing Car Mechanic Sim 2014, and I had thought I bought that, or 2015, one of the two. And, huge difference. I tell you, this is actually an improvement, and I'm saying that as a compliment. Now, there is things that can be changed, but I know it won't be changed. Like, for instance, they said photorealistic graphics. I'm not going to be picky about it, but I am going to say the graphics they could have improved a little. There's a few more things, like I would want like actual textures on the car, like the engine covers. I just want it to look messy in general at the bottom and top of the car, and by messy I mean like the plates and all that. I want it to be actually interactive, like taking off plates, covers, taking all that off. And if you don't know what I mean, go look at an engine in real life, and then go look at Car Mechanic Sim. I mean, to get into an engine, you have to take off, I mean, a lot. And instead of having, like, up here, what I mean by having all this exposed, I would actually like to see a cover underneath this whole suspension, but leave the mufflers exposed. I at least hope you understand where I'm coming from. I tell you what, if they were to actually do that, it would be so amazing. It would be great to see them do that. And if any of the devs watch this video, which I know they won't, I would at least hope that they would say, oh, you know what, that's actually a good idea, let's do that. So yeah. So we are coming up to the bushings here, of course. We're gonna go ahead and finish off all this suspension stuff down here, and then we can work on the engine. I want to keep it a little organized. I feel like that would be way better on my end, instead of having to jump from engine to suspension, then back to engine. And then, oh, I forgot a suspension part. Let's go back there. Alright, so we got the wheel hub, which I think I bought, like, all the parts required. Let's see. Okay, we got the shock absorbers. Now we need the sway bar, front end, link B. And we need the upper suspension arm, which we are running out of bushings. Thank God. That might be the only bushing needed. I'm gonna have to figure out a tire size. I'm thinking about going 20s in the front and 24s in the back. I want to make this a drag looking car, and I know I had bought wheel hubs. Damn it. Oh well, not a big deal. It's alright. Drum wheel cylinder. Okay. I know I didn't buy those, so that's my fault. So all we're gonna need is a drum wheel cylinder and a wheel hub 4. Let's get the wheel hub 4 first. And let's get the drum wheel cylinder. Okay, that's good. This is actually going by pretty quickly. So yeah, after I'm still trying to determine what color the car should be. I'm thinking maybe black. Thinking something like a dark color, like a mean color. Something that screams muscle. I don't know. All muscle cars I notice nowadays, like the Challengers, the Mustangs, all that, seem to look good in green, purple, orange, stuff like that. I haven't done an orange one. Oh, I might have. We'll browse the colors of the cars I've got before I paint it, when I get done with everything else. Alright, let's see here. Oh, also guys, a lot of my Mixer viewers might be coming on here. What the heck happened to the 24-hour? I was supposed to be streaming from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm just going to clear the air and say I have a heart condition. I don't know what's wrong, but every time I go to stream, I'll get tired, heart rate will start to lower. Okay, it's okay, we're at 80 beats per minute, which I do keep track of. I know you guys are probably going to judge me like, oh, you keep track of your heart rate. Yeah, I want to monitor it through the day. Like, I want to monitor it through my most active hours, and then monitor it when I'm just, of course, like standing still, not doing much. And my heart rate went down, clear down to 70 on the dot, 70. And I thought, okay, that is not normal at all either. So I went ahead and went to bed. Woke up this morning and I had heartburn. It was bad. I only got like 6 hours sleep because I had to get up and mow. So either way, it would have been interrupted by mowing, which is unfortunate, but I had to mow for my grandparents because it's what I do. I am responsible in that manner. So yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see this outro. It's gonna be amazing. Don't skip to the end either to see the outro. I know most of you guys are probably gonna end up doing that, which is fine. But don't forget, you're probably gonna want to see this Challenger when it's done. And you might want to watch the test drive. And I like the fact that they changed the time on the wheel balancer. It was really slow. But anyways, guys, I will pick you up when the tires are on. Alright, so we're back. It does not look bad. It does the trick, but if you ask me, that's too much rim and not enough tire. Which kind of sucks. I know I can change that, which it is my fault, but I am not concerned about it one bit. And yes, I had moved it so that way I could see it in its standing position. Let's see here. Is that all we can get? Oh, and I had forgot. We're gonna have to move it back over to the... We're gonna have to move it back to get the crankshaft in, the rod caps. We're also gonna want to get the interior done, which I will do once this is all done. Let's see here. Okay, did I already get the oil filter? Yeah, I pretty much got everything. Did I get this? That's the camshaft, and I think I got the crankshaft. Alright, and we can always just access the tablet. Let's go to the main parts shop. And honestly, I don't even use the tablet half the time. We need one ignition coil, one ignition distributor, one cap, one rotor. Oh man. Crankshaft V8 OHC. And we also need a camshaft and an oil filter. Camshaft V8 OHVC. And we need the V8 oil filter, which is the yellow oil filter. We're also going to need that oil pan. I had just seen that. We're going to go ahead and add the crankshaft bearing. Aw, that is one thing I meant to do, was delete the list. Alright, let's see here. We're going to need 8 pistons. And let's see here. Where in the... Oh, I know. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and get what I know is needed. Which this oil pan's going to be needed. Need the bearing caps. We need... I'm just going to go ahead and get 8 per cap. Here's the rod cap. We're definitely going to need 8 of those. We're going to need 8 pistons and piston rings. I wish they would just combine those products. Yes, it would make life a lot easier. Let's go ahead and go to engine head covers. V8 OHVD. Wait, are there 2? Oh, one of them's... Okay, yeah, one of them's A and one of them's B. Well then, I guess I'll just buy all the oil, or all the covers I can see that are yellow. We're also gonna need spark plugs, obviously. What's it called? A valve push rod. Whoops. And it's 2 per cylinder. So it's going to have to be 16. It's going to be one of these. We're going to go ahead and buy them all. Buy both of these V8 ones. We're going to need ignition wires. V8OHVD. Or this one. Right now, guys, I'm just taking a random throw in the dark. I do not know what else is needed. But I do know for sure that we're going to have to put on these crankshaft bearing caps. Hell, I should have just searched shaft. Yeah. I know for a fact I will probably get a comment or 2 about that one. Okay, let's see here. We also need to get the flywheel and the clutch stuff. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. One flywheel. Now let's search clutch. It's going to require all of these. And we're gonna need a gearbox. I don't know what gearbox. I think it was a V8OHV or V8OHVF. Obviously, it's one of the two. It's not gonna be a rotary or a 4x4. We're also gonna need a drive shaft. Once we get this gearbox in, which is gonna be amazing. Alright, let's get this flywheel in here. We need to zoom in. Clutch plate, pressure plate. I might have just bought all the parts to complete the car, which I'm getting better about knowing parts that I already need on it. It's a V8OHVF. Okay. Don't forget, guys, this is a DLC, and therefore I am new-ish to that. Okay, drive shaft. Don't forget, guys, I'm also still thinking about colors that I need to make. I need to think of a color for the car. I don't know if I should put a scheme on it or not. Okay, let's get a starter. V8 starter. I want to go ahead and just complete absolutely everything. Awesome. So if you guys want to know a little bit about this series, what is the obsession with this series? I am going to be a mechanic. I'm going to college for it, and I may have a job lined up already through family. Full-time, full pay, everything I need. He trusts me. I worked on his car a little bit. He wanted to test me on things. I had to bore out an engine, which was the biggest bitch I've ever had to do. Man, I cannot speak properly. It was bad. Yeah, we need the exhaust manifold. Can we get over here to these pistons? So yeah, that's just a little bit, just a fraction about me. I'm going to college. I know I've said this in other videos, and maybe even all of them. Hell, I don't know. I want to be a mechanic. So I'm starting to have more interests in games like this, which not bad, not a bad idea. Like I said, though, it still doesn't simulate the real thing. But I'm not going to be too picky because I'm not the one making the game or updating it. And I wish everybody had that same thought I did. If I'm not making a game, I'm not going to be picky at all with it. I'm just going to let it take its course. And there is no intake manifold V8OHV. Oh yeah, there is, right here. Duh. Okay, now the exhaust manifold V8OHVD. Right here. Of course, it's the orangish, yellowish, piss color looking one. We need to get the clips. Speaking of clips, the Eclipse is happening Monday. I am stoked to see it. It's unfortunate that the kids in elementary and middle school are going to have to miss it. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why they even have to have school during such an event that won't happen again for another 100 and something years. I mean, you're only lucky if you get to see it again. If you get to see it twice in your life, you're lucky. I feel like that's something that needs to be witnessed for sure. Yeah. I'm gonna be fortunate enough to see it. So I'm even thinking about streaming it live. But don't forget, guys, do not look directly at it because you can still see sunlight. It just won't be enough to light the area. Of course, it's going to be solid dark, but around the moon, which is casting the shadow. I don't know why I'm saying this, honestly. You're going to be able to see some sunlight and gases and stuff. And then there was an idiot I saw on Facebook saying, "Oh, I'm going to get my telescope out and look." And everybody, I mean, absolutely everybody did the laughing or thumbs up reaction. And it was shared a lot. You guys might have even came across it. I don't know. And everyone was like, "Yeah, can you please get pictures for me and don't go blind?" It's awesome. I honestly want to see the line outside of the eye doctors around town here. After that, VHVD. We've already got rocker arms added. And it's a 3-carb engine. Rocker arms. We need 2. And carburetor C, which is right here. I can't believe this car is a 3-carb. It's gonna get some horsepower to it. Oh yeah. Oh, and you know what? I've already got one of those. What? Oh, C. There are 2 C's and there's a B. And it's a V8OHVE again. And I've got another engine head cover for that. Now, one thing I noticed that was buggy about the beginning of the game was that the oil fill plug was not added when the engine cover was added. Would I like to see us being able to add our own caps? Yes, I would. I feel like that would be an amazing, yeah, you get what I mean. Also, they're talking about more liquids. If you guys read in the comparison video, and I know I've said this before, it is not. It's not one of those. It's not like one of those. Okay, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison on this car. I'm gonna tear it down and rebuild it. It was more like a read the description. I'm gonna play the older game. So, yeah. Wait. Oh, I need the base before the cover. Oh, and it's an air filter base. I would have not have known that. V to HVF. Here's E. Here's an E. And where's the cover? Right here. I would also like to see you being able to add. I would like to see engine swaps in game added. And we are complete. Wow. Sweet. No oil pan. Okay, well, except for the rod caps and oil pan, we are pretty much done. This was actually a very speedy build, and I am happy about that. I am very happy. I did not see no alternator, though. That is one thing I noticed, and we are missing the camshaft. I knew something had to have been missing. God damn it. This camshaft is kind of blocking the way. And the oil pan, of course. Let's go ahead and just put that on for the heck of it. Nice. Okay, now where in the heck can this camshaft be added from? Right there. And this is going, and this is where the cam gears and the timing chain and all that's going to be added. V8OHV. Right here. Actually, I feel like that takes 2. Not sure, but we will see. V8OHVF. See, I'm happy I didn't buy a timing chain ahead of time. Timing chain. V8OHV. This is actually the quicker part. Thank God. Mount. What? Accessible from engine bay? Fuck you. Well, there's another idea. What? Wait a minute. No. That's not right. I had bought V8OHVF. I might not have. Oh man, these allergies are terrible. Oh, and now this radiator's gonna be in the way, of course. Okay, here's the water pump. And the crankshaft pulley. We're gonna need belts. And I'm guessing this is gonna require another cover. This is actually very unique. I have not ever restored anything like this. And I know I put in all my videos, hey, it was a unique build. Yeah, of course it's going to be unique. But I wanted to give it a positive note of, you know, hey, I actually enjoyed building this car. Would I do it again? No. I'm not going to go through all that pain. But yeah, crankshaft pulley. Now what's this? Water pump. Whoa. Water pump pulley. Ooh, and this has arms. I have actually, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever seen that. Never mind. Crankshaft pulley, V8OHV. And we have arm A, arm B. And here's the alternator, I betcha, yep. Power steering. V8OHVF right here. And alternator 16B. I've never put in that alternator onto another car to my knowledge. Honestly, guys, I probably have only played this game about 3 hours, maybe 10 hours before I started recording this series. And I think that's just kind of cool, actually. So I'm kind of new to some features. Alright, Sir Belt A, V8OHVC, and Sir Belt B, V8OHVC. There we go. And yes, guys, like I said, I know this video is going to be coming out late. I forgot to upload. I actually did not record at all today, which actually kind of felt nice. Radiator fan B. That should actually do it. I mean, there's no room for anything else. Alright, let's add the oil. We need it in disassemble mode. And that's one thing they need to fix. You can't put a fucking oil can in an air filter. Just no. Just no. Alright, that will do it. Alright, guys. Time to move this to the... Oh, we've got interior yet to do. Which, my bad on that. We also need to get the interior detailing kit over there, which I have forgotten. Okay, like I said once before, I want this to have the racing vibe. So we're going to do that. I like the Bandit steering wheel a lot. I like steering wheel 7 a lot. Yeah, we'll go with 7 because I feel like I've chose the Bandit like numerous times. Move car to garage entrance A. Alright. Interior disassemble, interior assemble. Let's put in the steering wheel. And let's move the interior detailing kit over here, and then we can paint it and go test it out if we didn't miss any parts. Which honestly, they kind of clickbaited the, well, it's not clickbait, actually. But they claimed that you got to go in here and detail the interior yourself, which is one thing I didn't like. They showed that in the tutorial, like, hey, you could sit in your car and control the detailing kit. That's something that I wish they would also change. I mean, pretty much the way it's going to be is if you can't do it, don't put it in the inventory, don't put it in the tutorial. I mean, kind of a waste. Oh, I like those lines. I like that, but do they have that with the line at the side? Too bad you couldn't rotate around. First, let's set a color for this car. Like that green. But, like I said, I wanted black. Oh, I've never had a red one. And if I have had a red car, I am sorry. That would be my bad. Oh, why you can't even see that? What difference does it make? You know what? Let's go with the line at the side, because why not? Where was it? Was it the first one? Yeah, it was. Of course. It's always the first one. Let's see what matte looks like. I do not like matte. Don't like pearl. What's chameleon? Ugh. Definitely do not like that. It's like a two-tone, but I do not like that at all. I want a metallic, darker red. There she is. Look at that. Alright, let's move this thing out to the garage entrance, and let's take her to parking, guys. Or not parking, but the test track. I will pick you guys up when we are there. Alright, guys, we're here. Whoa. Listen to that. Holy crap, that thing is amazing. Whoa. Steering's super duper sensitive in this one. Shit. I'm not used to that. Oh man, we are drifting. I can't wait till more content is added into the game, like tuning, performance, and all that, so that way we can start doing we can start adding wings to cars and stuff, and we can start doing like a JDM Ricer series. I am in my town, since it's a really small town, I am known as the kid who put a wing on a Taurus. Yeah, it was a little overkill, but I had planned on doing a lot more than that. I just wanted to put that on as a joke for right now. People can keep making fun of it, but they do not know what's coming yet. So anyways, guys, there it is. The Dodge Challenger. I love this car with all my heart. I really do. I think this will actually be my baby. Alright, let's get this screenshot for the thumbnail. And yes, I like the hood open. There we go. Alright, let's move her out to parking, and I will pick you guys up when we are at parking to browse the cars. And we are back. Like I said, guys, you'll see an empty space or two. Oh no, just one empty space. And look at that. Wow. I love that. I love the purple Charger that I did, though. I feel like that was so cool. I like the green TBX with the yellow Spectre and the Tempest Magnum with that sweet engine. They all have their own theme going on here. Well, that'll do it for this video. I will see you guys next time. Bytor here once again. I just want to say thank you for the continued support. It has been an amazing journey on YouTube so far. If you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe. Also like and comment on my videos. I am taking suggestions, so be sure to tweet at me and comment below on what you want to see. Once again, thank you guys for the continued support, and I will see you next video.